All right, team, let's keep the ball rolling. Phase 2 of our facility playbook. Let's set things up at your facility, okay? So first and foremost, all of our experiences are run by a certified captain. That's a coach or an instructor, but we call them captains, okay? The most important thing that you can do is get to immediately. And don't think of this, certified personal trainer, CrossFit, SoulCycle, like they are literally already at your facility. They either work for you, they've been reffing games, they're league captains, they're your manager. This isn't rocket science here. We're literally doing soccer and fitness. We're having fun. We're building community. So don't overthink this whole idea around captains and instructors. A lot of times the best people don't even play soccer, okay? So the first thing you need to do is follow our playbook in terms of the identification process of captains. I want you to focus on social posts. I want you to focus on email outreach. I want you to focus on direct messaging, like-minded players, and more importantly, your staff, league captains, and just players in your facility. Think about captains this way. People that like playing soccer, that are just fun, and they're there all the time, and they have a little bit of like a bravado, but they have that captain-like feel. Those are your people, right? Everybody wants to play soccer. They want to play even more when it's for free. And all they got to do is become a captain, facilitate the experience, and away we go. When you start thinking about soccer fitness, a captain that is perfect is a college soccer player, maybe semi-pro player, somebody that loves fitness, going to the gym, working out, and also, of course, the beautiful game. And then for fitness, we'll get there, but those are your fitness instructors, your spin instructors, your Barry's instructors, your CrossFit instructors. People that have once upon a time played soccer, they just went into everything else but soccer, but now we can bring them back into the game, okay? So we need to recruit captains. You need at least 2, but for sure 4, okay? 2 to 4. And especially as we start to scale up, you wanna make sure that you have those captains ready to go. Again, you wanna get them signed. We have a little agreement. It's set to have you manipulate and adjust it based off of the pricing and what you're gonna be paying them, but it's super important to get that set up, okay? Then you need to make sure you set the precedent that they need to be trained within a week, okay? What happens when you get those captains online and certified is that they're gonna be paying $30 a month. That is our certification. That's for them to have a license and access to the playbook and the training online, the marketing materials, the best practices, tips and tricks. But it's more important that they're paying so that they're coming to you to get paid for leading classes, okay? It holds everybody accountable. It makes sure that they are coaching and running classes, and also making sure that we're holding our elevated standard so that you can rely on us to make sure that we keep the ball rolling, and we keep that high level of training. So again, with those captains, give them 1 week to finish, okay? This isn't long, like the training's about an hour. So what you need to do though is set up when they're going to be running their first class. And again, this is really, really important, but we need to also remember this. You're having them go get certified, so reimburse them. Positive reinforcement. Hey guys, I'm gonna have you sign up to go and become a Sphere certified instructor. Sphere is the coaching program. It's the programs that we facilitate at our facility now. But we need to make sure that you're certified. Once you're done with that and you confirm and you run that first practice, we're gonna reimburse you that $30. Okay, this is a motivation for them to get their money back, but also to make sure that you get the ball rolling. Sphere gear, okay? Make sure that you guys have your gear, make sure that you've received it from us at this point in time now, and make sure it's stored and in the proper place. Next, you need to make a video. Yes, a video. You need to make a quick little standard operating procedure video. This is important just so that you can share it with the captains and not have to go over and over again about onboarding people. Hey, this is where the music is at. This is how you set up the lights. This is how you grab the gear and the pennies. This is where you put it when you're done. The most important thing that you can do is follow our video on how to create your little standard operating procedure video, but you just need to create something small that you can share with captains so that they can follow along in terms of how to set up an experience at your facility. All right, last but not least, you need to organize your first kick. Yes, right away. You got everybody trained, you got your captains. This is the most important thing you do. Focus on just getting those people signed up, onboarded, having them run your experiences, and then immediately set up your first kick. Your first kick about a week away so that they have time to get trained, they have time to start marketing their class, and we have time to actually start preparing to get the ball rolling, okay? So this is your facility setup. This should be action, specifically around getting your captains, getting them signed up, getting them trained, and getting them moving, because the most important thing that you can do for your facility is have ambassadors. These captains are your ambassadors. We're turning this old idea about referees and people just showing up to just get money from you and turning them into little amplifiers, little beacons of energy in the city that are talking about your facility, talking about your programming, and ultimately driving in revenue, new customers, new teammates, and building their community at your facility, okay? So we need to get those captains signed up immediately, whether that's too internal from the team just to get it going. Don't overthink this whole captain idea, and don't overthink just getting people to facilitate soccer practice, soccer pickup experiences. Again, the idea for Sphere is that we're giving you a training program and we're giving you standard operating procedures, but more importantly, standard operating classes, things that are consistent so that everybody's on the same page. The captains, you, and more importantly, your teammates. All right, let's keep the ball rolling.